Hi there, this is Shinjini from Modern Gypsy and welcome back to my channel. So today I have an unboxing of the Embroidered Graveyard Oracle deck. This was a deck that I backed on Kickstarter and I finally got it. So this is a deck that is meant to commune with spirits, goddesses and guides. And it's brought to life with stitch witchery. So these are embroideries that are photographed and converted into oracle cards. So let's see. So on the inside cover it says, "And death said, but I am not the end, no, not at all. I am simply the mirror you've been watching your life through. And my, what a lovely adventure you've had." So that's the guidebook. It's a nice and chunky one. And the cards. So let's see the guidebook. It's got some lovely rose gold engraving on it, or foiling I think it's called. So there is an introduction, there's some safety and protection, using the deck for spirit communing, using it for introspection, and using it as a grief or depression aid. There are ways to program the deck to activate spirit connection, to disable spirit connection, and to program a card as an avatar for spirit. Then we have the card meanings, and it looks like these are divided into spell cards, earthly actions, animal companions, goddess guides, our dearly departed. There are some rituals, some spells, and quite a lot of spreads actually. So this deck has a card that's in the safety and protection features. It has some cards that are specifically designed to always protect the reader absolutely and completely. A card that closes and ends all connections to and with spirit. Programming rituals for the deck that enable or disable a connection to the spirit world. A guide to cleansing space of all negativity. A guide to call in ancestors, deities, and universal protection. There's a protective spell and a severing spell. And aside from connecting to spirit, the deck can also be used to divine classically as a means of introspection and a tool to overcome one's fear of death, or even as a grief aid. So then there's some basic protection when working with spirits, using the card for spirit communing, for introspection, and for grief. So there's instructions on all of them. There's things on how to program the deck. There's a ritual to activate spirit connection and to disable spirit connection. So the deck comes with the spirit communing element disabled. But if you have previously activated the deck for spirit communing and you now wish to close this connection, you can perform this ritual to do so. So there's the ritual. There's programming a card as an avatar for spirit. There are the card meanings, and then there are a lot of there are rituals here, shadow work, journaling. There are a lot of spells. And then there are quite a lot of spreads. So let's look at the cards. So it's got some beautiful gold foiling on the edges. The backs are also gold foiled, and so are the fronts actually. So I really hope you can see the cards so they don't pick up too much glare from the light. But I will probably just read out the keywords because they might be difficult to see. This is absolute protection, goodbye, familiar, abundant intuition, adventure, be present, cherish me, sacred rage, legacy, decadence, self-love. These are beautiful cards. Ether, create. All of these images are embroideries and they're beautiful, beautifully done. Impervious, comforted, truth seeker, release tears, home, vulnerable, transform, rest, dance, sense, overcome, nourish, live deliciously. Our song, divine chaos, star reader, beautiful cards, rainbreaker, perspective, cunning, adrift, pursuit, the witch, temptress, rebel, celebrate uniqueness, letters to death, beauty, pathfinder, sanctuary. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Weaver, balance, crow's eye view. What a gorgeous embroidery. Love and blood, surrender, breath between, expression, Frida, little ones, companion, faithful, pinky swear, they, them. Oh, how nice. Innocence, twins, brother, sister, lovers, mother, father, grandma, grandpa, ancestors, invoke, spring equinox, Beltane, summer solstice, Lungsada, autumn equinox, Samhain, winter solstice, and whimsy. So these are the cards and the beautiful, beautiful embroidery, and I really love this gold foiling on the cards. It's a lovely kind of matte cardstock, beautiful, beautifully done deck. So let's see how they shuffle. Okay, let's try this. Oh, lovely. Let's check a sideways shuffle. Nice. And let's pull a card for the collective. Let's see what messages we get from this card deck. So remember, this is not keyed for spirit communication at this time when it's fresh out of the box. You can choose to activate it for spirit connections. I'm really not sure at this point if I will, but it makes for a lovely deck to use during October, during this, during Samhain. Anytime you want to do ancestral work, I guess this would be a great deck to use. So let's see what we get. What card we get for the collective, for anybody who's watching this video, no matter when they watch it. What message do you have for us? And we get vulnerable. So let's see what the guidebook says. Okay. She grins at you. The small, delicate bones of her intricate fingers work to raise a key to her sternum. She twists the key, opening the lock, and her ribcage creaks open. Smiling with complete confidence and unconditional love, she gives you her heart, trusting fully that you will accept it. And strangely, you do. There's no fear in your chest, nothing but love and gratitude that this soul trusts you with her most prized possession. So if you're reading this for spirit communing, it's time to trust in the ones who are all around you. They listen, guide, and console you, love and protect you. Have faith that all you need will come to you when the time is right. This is the last card of the earthly actions. We're about to ascend to the next level, each section taking us closer to spirit. Doubt can hold us back. Take a big breath and then a leap of faith. Let yourself grow. And if you were using this for introspection, then the message would be sometimes we can have all the facts, do 100 practice runs on those big days, rehearse a speech, and yet we still don't trust in ourselves. If we are always searching for external guidance, we forget how to look internally and find it already answered within ourselves. So this skill gets rusty and we forget to use this method at all. But it can be reversed. We can develop this skill over time by checking in with our internal guiding system and learning to hear and then eventually trust it. This trust needs to come from within. No amount of outward praise from others or Google will quell this. Only trusting unconditionally in yourself can grow this practice. Trusting in yourself allows you to deepen your faith in others. Ask yourself, when was the last time you accepted someone like this Kelly does? When was the last time you put yourself out there like this? Feel the fear and do it anyway. So that's a really lovely message, and that's a beautiful introspective message actually. So even if you never really want to use it for spirit communing, it is fantastic for introspection. So beautiful deck, and I can't wait to work with some of these rituals. There's a shadow work journaling session, honor self and invite self-love. A lot of really beautiful rituals here. There's an ancestor honoring, which would be great to do around Samhain, for example. And there's some really lovely spreads. So this is healing feelings, guidance from a specific spirit, a deity introduction, pathfinder, let's do the thing, a motivational spread, comforting your inner child, observing your fear of death, deep exploration of your shadows. So yeah, beautiful card spreads. It's a very beautiful deck. Let me hold this up slightly so hopefully you can see this card better. And yeah, that's a gorgeous deck. I really love all of the embroidery, the gold foiling. This rose gold foiling is beautiful, and these are gorgeous cards, gorgeous embroidery. It must have taken her ages to do this, and yeah, it shows. These cards are really beautiful, very beautiful. So I hope that you enjoyed this walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed looking at these cards, a little look into the guidebook. I'm thinking of using this especially around October, around Samhain, anytime that I feel a pull to some ancestral healing or ancestral work. But I also think that I'm just going to try it for introspection, because I really loved the card meanings and the way they keyed for that. It's it's really beautifully done. So I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed this look into the deck. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. If you enjoyed this flip through, please hit the like button, and I will see you again here next time. Bye.